you know what, we want to bring in our football stars. Like I mentioned, it's a packed show tonight. We have Victor Wanyama, who plays for Southampton, also known as Saints. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
And Arnold Origi, who plays for a team that has a very difficult name, Lillestrøm. Lillestrøm. I got it.
I got it.
Guys, it's great to have you in studio.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
Yeah? Are you happy to be back home?
Yeah, we are happy to be back home and also representing our country, so we are really happy to be here.
So what do you miss when you're far away? Well, what do you miss about Kenya, about home?
A lot of things.
Like what?
The atmosphere at home, you know, the friendliness of the people back at home, the food,
yes,
the weather.
The weather.
Yeah, so everything that has to do with Kenya.
Everything. Origi, Wanyama, I think you mix the food a lot.
Yeah, the food, also the weather, and also the people around, you know.
Okay, so you guys will be playing for Harambee Stars on Sunday. How is that? Are you excited to be back home and actually, you know, playing for the team against the other guys, Polo?
Yeah, you know, we're excited, and also, you know, we have a tough task on Sunday, so we are ready for it. So hopefully we can go and give the Kenyans also a good result. Yes,
yes. And when you train with the team members, are they always so excited to hear, so, you know, how are we doing, how can we do this better? Are they always so willing to hear what your experiences overseas?
Yeah, of course, especially the young ones. They're always eager and ask a lot of questions like how are things there, how are you doing there, like what does it take for you to be able to make it in Europe. So yeah, it's always a nice experience for us to be back, and also for them at least to learn a few things from us.
A few things. You know, when I said that you will be coming, and I tweeted it, you know, some of the questions that I was getting is if you would have a choice to play for a local team, which one would it be? Gor Mahia, AFC, Nigani?
For me, I think AFC Leopards.
AFC Leopards.
Yeah.
Origi?
And for me, the Green Army.
The Green Army. Gor Mahia. All right, there have been some very new developments with you, Wanyama, especially in regards to the transfers. And, you know, the question on many people's minds is that why did the Tottenham Hotspur's talks collapse? Would you have a reason or, you know, anything to do about that in terms of a reaction to that?
Honestly, I don't know what happened, but, you know, I have a contract with Southampton, and I respect that. So whatever happened, it's behind me. So I think I have to put my head down and work hard and try to help Southampton.
And then, you know, there are reports that they want to lock you down for about 5 years. Is that true, and what is your reaction to that? Just to make sure that you don't go anywhere because of that, what happened?
I just had that when I arrived here in Kenya, but I think when I go back then we'll have time to speak about that. So at the moment I don't know much about that.
Okay, all right. Origi, let's talk about your team. Have you know, what team would you want to play with, you know, from the main EPL?
In the Premier League, basically, you know, the Premier League is one of the biggest leagues in the world, and you know, it would be an honor to play just to participate in the league. Any team for me would do so, because it's one of the biggest league, and I think it's a dream for every player to play there. So if any offer comes from whichever club, I'll be more than happy to.
You'll be more than happy to do that. And when you compare the kind of you know, the way football is handled overseas and, you know, locally, like in Kenya, what are some of the things that, you know, you would wish to see in terms of changes, in terms of transformations in the football game?
I think back home, I think here we are a little bit behind, but it will take a lot of work to get where English Premiership it is right now. But we have to start in the grassroots. So I think if I start talking about that, then it will take, it can even take a day, because there is a lot to be done.
All right, but also talking about, you had something to say.
Yeah, but also I think, you know, professionalism would go a long way to help in helping us build a fantastic product, because we have the raw product in the players, we have fantastic talent in this country. So if just a bit of professionalism was implemented in the leagues, I think we can have something have a product that we as Kenyans we can be proud of.
All right.
Yeah.
We've also had an issue with, just about 2 weeks ago, we had an issue with, a Gor Mahia, a match where, some things were done and the match actually had to be stopped. Looking at the kind of passion, so to speak, what is the advice that you can give to fans out there, considering what you've been able to see, overseas?
For me, I think, personally, I think that wasn't good thing.
Yeah.
What happened that day? Because I think football is a game of making friends, and also it doesn't involve violence.
Yes.
So it wasn't a good thing what happened, and that shouldn't happen again, because you never know who you are hurting. Because you might be hurting your
parents,
your friend, you never know who you are. You might need him or her afterwards, so we have to be careful.
Okay. Origi, let's talk about the youth of Kenya and inspiring them to get into football, to get into the arts, because in the past it was, what do you want to be? I want to be a footballer, and your parents would look at you like, what do you mean? But talking to parents who are listening, is it worth it?
I think so. I had a problem when I was growing up. My dad, as everybody knows, was a famous footballer, but he wasn't really interested in me playing football. But my advice to the parents is just to let them be whatever they want to be, because it's not every kid that can become a doctor or a lawyer or an accountant at the bank. Someone can be a musician, and the other one can be an artisan, a football player, and have a decent life out of whatever talent that they have. So just give them a chance and never shut them down.
All right. And talking about chances, did you guys ever think that you would get to where you are right now, playing for this big leagues? Did you ever think that one day you'd be seated here and saying all these things about your great team Southampton?
I think that was just a dream, to me. But I never doubted myself. Like I just had to follow my dreams, and I had to work hard to get there. And I think that's what made me who I am now. Just working hard.
All right. Working hard and being passionate about it.
Of course, you have to work hard. You have to be dedicated. Because when we were in school, we used to laugh at the kids who would stay behind to do that extra reading, or would come a bit earlier than the others too. But the same principles also apply in football. You have to stay behind to do a little bit extra to sharpen your skills, and you have to be there. You have to prepare yourself a little bit before the coach comes, so that you're ready for training, so that you can be able to get you can able to maximize the 1.5 hours that you have on the pitch if you're well prepared. So same principle applies. You just have to work hard and be dedicated and
obedient and
obedient and disciplined.
Committed. All right. And talking about mentorship, we're just about to wind up. Talking about mentorship, do you mentor upcoming footballers, and how can they get into contact with you? People, they're watching and they're wondering, wow, I'd like to speak to them and share, so that they can share their stories.
I think we do, because most of the academies here in Nairobi, all over the country, in Embu, they have been in touch, and we have been there talking to the kids. So we try to give back that way as well.
All right, giving back.
And also as far as communicating with us, especially me, as far as concerned, I'm on Facebook,
Twitter.
so I get a lot of messages. Of course, it's not easy to reply all of them, but we try our best to reply the ones that we can, and just give them a word of advice, a word of encouragement, and just show them that you can make it if you believe. Just dare to dream.
All right. And another question I saw from a number of people out there is, so with your busy lifestyles, are you guys dating? Are you searching? I know for a fact you're not married.
I wouldn't be afraid to say that I'm dating, so...
Okay. Wanyama, you're looking at him like,
I was, but now...
for sure.
I would say complicated.
It's complicated. All right, so they will be joining us during the sports bulletin to, you guys will have to read the news for us. Sports.
Arnold, I think Arnold is
so
ready for that.
So everyone is saying Victor Arnold, so all of you will have to just read one
Arnold
story
will do it.
So you have to stick around and watch as they read the sports news for us. Thank you so much, guys. We'll be getting back to you guys shortly.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Right. No, you can have it. You can
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not chasing you.